Okay, boyfriends, we're back at Clarens golf course today. Got the course to myself. They've got a championship here. Someone's working down there. You know how it goes. When Matt's at the golf course, the workers come out because they don't quite know who I am. Now, on today's round, I'm going to do two balls, okay? I'm going to do the aggressive play. I'm going to do the more conservative way of the play away, okay? You know, the aggressive way when you're just hitting driver, just hitting it as far up as you can. I'm not going to always use driver. I've got a couple rental clubs here that may help me, like a 3-wood and a 3 hybrid. For the aggressive play, I'm going to use the color ball. It's going to be pink, yellow, or orange. It's the soft 500. I will change them when I get to the green. I'll probably put a softer ball into play. And then I've got the Inesis Tour 900 for the conservative play. I like these balls. They're cheap and they're good. This Inesis thing rips. The Tour 900 rips back on these bent grass greens, and I got no complaints. Definitely my ball of choice. I don't even think they're more than $30 a dozen. I mean, it's insane. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, first ball, we're going to do the conservative play. Even though I'm playing the aggressive shot, I'm not just going to be willy-nilly about it. I'm going to hit them to the safest areas, and I'm always going to try to hit the best shot possible. No agenda here. Let's see the difference. Okay, aggressive shot with the driver. The trees on the left are 277 away. Right at them should be fine with a little fade. Okay, players, there's no pin on the green. It's 154 to the front. Probably going to add another 5 or 6 yards on. So we look about 160, assuming the pin's on 5 or 6 yards. Now here, I want to go straight over that bunker. I got more than enough club to clear it. It's a 9-iron with the wind at altitude. Okay, we're just on the front edge there. That's perfect. 116 meters, I'm going to guess, since the pin's not there. This is the aggressive ball. Had a great shot here. So, advantage to this ball, 100% shorter club. Normally. But these aren't really the clubs I use the most. So oh boy, that could be close. Okay, boyfriends, the conservative ball is a bit short, not the best 9-iron ever, and a great 54 degree here with the aggressive ball. Boyfriends, this hole, dogleg right, we've got a bunker over there. I think if I go straight at that with a little fade, that's going to be great with the driver. I'm going to go straight at that with a 4-iron as well with the conservative ball. I'm not arguing against aggressive play. If you're comfortable with your aggressive clubs, you should do it. The putt there was a good putt, just the wrong line, I think. Superb. I've set up on the right hand side of the tee box now with the driver because I want the fade. Hitting this direction will encourage the fade. Don't ask me how, but your mind is a wonderful thing. Perfect. Now players, this is not something to try and prove something right or wrong. I still maintain that if you're not comfortable with a long club, don't listen to other people. Play your favorite shots. If you can hit it, of course you're going to hit the longer club. Now, I've actually nutted that 4-iron brilliantly, so it's almost as far as the driver. The driver's maybe 30 yards further. But the argument I have against a lot of these ideas about hitting longer off the tee, being better all the time, is that, yes, it's 100% all the time better. But if you're going to play a new course like I often do all the time, I generally play Dynasty once every 2 weeks or once a week. Otherwise, I'm going to a new course every week, or a course I've been to that I haven't been to in 4 weeks. We want to have fun on that one occasion we play that course. Do you want to look for balls in the rough, lose 6, 7 balls at some course because you're supposed to hit driver off every tee, you're supposed to go for every green in 2, you're supposed to, whatever the case may be? No, we want to have fun that one time and have a memorable experience. On your home course though, something you've played a few times, get more aggressive. I really encourage you to get more aggressive, learn your clubs, learn the lines, and get more aggressive, and you'll lower your handicap and your score. For me, maybe it's a different case. I play new courses all the time. I just want to have a good time. I don't want to lose 7 balls. I don't want to make doubles. So I play conservative golf. I know this course now after 1 round, so I'm going to play a bit more aggressively today to show you the difference. Lots of space behind the pin. Lots of space behind the pin. A bunker right in front of the hole. I remember I missed on the right. That's an okay miss. But I reckon straight at this pin, over the pin, and I'm laughing. We don't want to be left here. That looks like a very tough chip. Okay, perfect, about pin high. Got a putt for birdski. Inside the kind of wedge distance, inside 120, 100, I think I'm going to substitute out with the Inesis golf ball, the Tour 900, to make it a fair comparison. 108 meters, which for me is clearly a 54 degree, judging from the last hole. Just have to carry that little ridge in front of the hole. Anything, just fly it over the pin, get the danger out of play. Not my best shot ever, but we're on the green again. Players, that's the Inesis Tour 900. Nice little bit of backspin over there. That's the first Inesis Tour 900. That's the conservative ball. So I'm going to substitute back out for the yellow so we don't get confused. Now with the driver, I want to set it up on the side of the trouble, so we're hitting away from the trouble, and with a little fade, it's going to be perfect. I can't reach those trees, they're very far in the distance. Straight up at them, we should be golden. We've got 255 to the hole. I want to leave myself a wedge, so I'm going to just hit 2 wedges. 255, could I get it greenside with a 4-iron? Maybe, probably. It's rolling quite hard, but we've got water on the right, so I'm going to lay it up, put it on the green with a wedge. Pitching wedge, or pitching wedge 54 degree. Now players, there's a very thin line between playing stupid golf and playing aggressive golf. Aggressive golf is knowing your capabilities and hitting the maximum you can without pushing yourself into discomfort. This one is within range, it's about 215 meters. I think a 5-iron can get there, but I think what I'm going to do is hit the 4-iron and favor the left side, because right side there's bull rushes. So I'm going to favor the left side, and if I near the green in 2, I can chip and putt for the bird. We don't need to go dead at this pin unless we're super confident we can hit a dead straight shot. But I'm going to go at the pin with a draw because I think I can do that. Certainly not the best layup of all time. A little bit left, just after I told you to lay up properly, but it's okay here. 134 with a pitching wedge. Right at the pin. Okay, a bit leftish, so we're not looking too good on this one. Admittedly not the best contact players. I am now down in the hazard here. Luckily it's dry so I can play a shot, but that would have been a catastrophe because it's a yellow stake, so I would have had to go back along the line it came in back there. Bit of a tough one. I can't chip it because the ground is too tight here, and I have to chip it up onto the grass there to get it to die. I'm gonna put it up into the grass rather. Gonna tee it up on the right hand side, yeah, because I prefer the fade with this club. So I think at that little bunker there, with a fade, maybe we get around it, and we're laughing. And of course I've lost my long tee. That is not good because I don't have any others. Okay players, I've lost my long tee, so here's a 3-wood that I'm borrowing. Boyfriends, we've got the dreaded 46 meter 50-yard bunker shot here for our second. Feels like the sand's a bit compacted. I'm between either a pitching wedge or a 54 degree, hitting a normal splash shot. Looks like we have a bit of a backstop behind the pin there, so we can be aggressive. Let's see how this feels. It's quite a chunky pitching wedge, you know? I think I'm going to try the pitching wedge. Same as any other bunker shot, just less loft to go further. Okay, that went up the backstop, and now it's coming back down onto the green. Perfect shot. When you need to hit it further in these fairway bunkers, from 50 yards, 40 yards, 60 yards, same as any other splash shot, just decrease the loft of your club. Aces, bros. Honestly, players, I think this is clearly where amateur golfers could, low handicap amateur golfers could really improve to get under par, is not these silly mistakes. 100 meters out, and I've actually missed the green. Those Innes's balls spin like crazy, so I pitched up on the green and spun back off again. So these are the things we need to work on. Get accurate with those wedges so that we don't do this. This could be a par, it could be a chip-in birdie, or it could be a bogey. Whereas where you see the professionals with their short game, which we can all achieve actually with enough practice, they won't miss the green and they're going to have a putt for bird. Big difference. The players didn't come down as much as I thought. With chipping, everything is about imagination, which comes through experience and practice. You have to practice a lot and try new things, and through that you start to learn how the ball interacts, how your club interacts with the grass. It's not given to you at birth, it's something developed. That's how Phil Mickelson's so good. Practice, practice, practice.
Claro que sí.
Planting feathers, growing birdies, baby. It works 80% of the time, every time. I do find these shots a little tougher. We've got bushes in front of us, I can't really see the fairway. There's a fairway up on the left, but I figure if it's sloping down to the left there, if I keep it on the right-hand side of those trees in between the two fairways, I should be gold. Yeah, that's big, that's big. Okay, boyfriends, I found a little tee here. This should suffice. I will get more at halfway. I'm very sorry for screwing up the experiment. I really struggle with this one, but I figure if I go dead at those trees, the fade should be great. Not my most comfortable tee shot. What a great par 5. I have no idea what's happening. The green is down there, but you can't see anything. You just see where it takes a dip down. From my experience here the other day, I know you mustn't go in that crap on the left, so I've avoided it. Now I want to leave myself a shot from the fairway because, I went way over last time. That bunker is 225 away. I figure either a 6 or 7 iron is going to leave me some kind of wedge into the green, which is ideal. That looks perfect. That looks great. Okay, players, we've got 260 meters to the green, to the pin. I'm going to try this 3-wood, second shot ever with it. It was quite nice to start with. Straight up at that house in the distance, toward the mountain in the gap there, is the pin. Let's see what happens. Not sure. Could be there. Anywhere past the pin is fine here. There's a bit of a backstop behind there, so I'm not too worried about this going too far. 130 meters should be about right for an easy wedge. See, I like to always leave myself a pitching wedge or 54 into the green on par 5s if I'm not going to hit them in 2. That could be in. Woohoo! I just substituted in the Inesis Tour 900 for the yellow one. I think judging by that ball flight that did that little dippy thing, I think I topped it a little bit. Not often I hit 3 woods, probably actually the second time in my life. This one here, I'm putting the Inesis in play to make it a fair comparison because the spin properties will be a lot more than this. 73, 60 degree. Want to land this at the pin, maybe a little bit beyond it, and it should come back. There's a big backstop there, so there's no excuse here if you be tentative. We want to be aggressive here. Stick it close. Okay, it's coming back, it's coming back, coming back. A little too aggressive, but the slope brought it back down the green. We have a putt for birdie. I don't like these partial shots. That's why I almost never leave them for myself. Hope it's not too confusing, lads. Can't believe I just said lads. I mean boyfriends. The closer one is the pitching wedge. This one is the 73-meter shot. It pitched over here, jumped up there and spun back to here. The inner spin fantastic. This is the pitching wedge. Pitched here. Not too bad. Now remember, you can't plant any bird feathers on the green or in bunkers. The only feather you can plant on the green is this one. Planting birdies growing, no, that's wrong. Planting feathers growing birdies. I don't want to claim to be a big dog, but I don't think I need a driver to reach this green anyway. I hit a 4-iron down here the other day to just short of the bunker, so I think this hybrid that I've got for the day, never hit it before, but it may be long enough. Inesis glove, I've played probably about 15 rounds with it. Not too bad. Nice soft leather, and you don't get better price than that. Inesis. Okay, so we've got the Inesis soft 500 with the aggressive shot, and we'll go with a Tour 900 for the 8-iron. 8-iron. Absolutely hammered. Players, remember to save the earth, okay? Terrible things are happening. It's warmer, more suntan, terrible things, okay? So always remember to reuse tees you find on the golf course. Okay, so I'm guessing a draw around those trees or over those trees should be fine. Let's see what happens, players. Never hit this club before. Oh boy, oh boy. There's our little friend, the mongoose from the other day. Where'd he go? There he is. He's looking for some balls. He wanted to take mine the other day. Lovely little animal. Boyfriends, that was a monster 8-iron. But guess what? I'm hitting another 8-iron in here. It's only 75 yards, 75 meters. But the thing slopes left to right. And this is way too tight of a lie for me to hit that 60 degree with any sort of confidence to get it to stop on the green, because it's like proper hard pan underneath here. So I think I'm going to hit an 8-iron at the cart sign down there and let the lay of the land take it toward the hole. Don't really hit these shots much, but I used to. That's pretty damn good if you ask me. Just rolled around, coming around closer to the pin now. I don't know, 10, 12 feet. Okay, boyfriends, I'm going to just substitute in the Inesis here so that we can, the Tour 900, so we don't have to hit the harder ball over this bunker. quite wide open on the left, so the 4-iron for conservative and the driver for the aggressive. Set it up on the left, let it come back. I can't hit it any better than that, players. What a shot, man. Okay, so we're going to the boom room, the boom room. Tiger Woods has a stinger, Matt has the stinker. Whoops, that's a little long in the bunker.